And all of that up. All right, hello. Welcome to Taking the Stage again. Another episode. Is episode 4?
Yep.
Episode 4. And so we have our illustrious guest.
Not illustrious.
I don't even know what the word means. I mean, it sounds like it's supposed to be that. Shane Andrews Sr. and Jenea Andrews, Jenea Andrews, and they are our sister and brother-in-law. My blood brother, and then my sister, Jenea.
They even the whole background.
That's not a background. How's that the background? That's their names.
In relations.
Staige and Shanea.
Brother.
What am I supposed to say? He's not my brother?
Finish. Come on.
Okay. So, we want to have him on the podcast just to, have more. A lot of times we're going to have people on the podcast. And so they're the closest, I guess, to us as far as our age, who we hang around the most. Our children are always together.
We're close in age.
Hold on a second. I'm 2 years ahead of you, and I'm only a year and a half ahead of Jenea.
Really?
Janae says she's still 29 because the wrong.
Paige still 29. I'm only going to turn 33 this. I'm only going to gain in age.
Turning 30 this year.
You turning 30 this year?
Yes.
Fun. Okay, so how the podcast works is literally just us talking. Sometimes we have prompts, sometimes we have questions. But first, Shane and Jenea are now homesteaders. Homesteaders, okay. And so would y'all like to share a little bit about your homestead journey? Or actually, no, let's rewind. About y'all's journey. How did y'all start off? How did y'all get together? Shane? Apparently you love telling this story, I guess? Go ahead and do your first.
Well, me and my wife met in high school. Mm-hmm. We actually went to her senior...
Homecoming.
Her homecoming.
Junior year homecoming. Together.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was a sophomore.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
He stalked me. At volleyball practice, he would leave football practice and we would still be playing volleyball, and he would come and sit in the gym.
Before she talked too bad about me, okay, I was an all-state, you know what I'm saying?
Once I left the school, he decided he was going to try to do something.
He could focus on it.
So we went to her junior homecoming dance, but we didn't really. I
remember that picture.
Okay, yeah.
Let me tell you. I guess he can't really tell much, but I had already been asked to this dance by somebody, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to go with this person. So I set it up to where he would ask me because everybody was talking. You know how everyone is.
That's embarrassing.
The big dances, the buzz, and everybody's like trying to find a date and whatever else. But I went into his third period. We took lunch. Our lunch shift was the same. So once the bell rang, we went, and I knew what class he was going into because when he would come out of that English class, I would be going into the same teacher's classroom for my English class. But he was going in there, and I was already in there, like, playing on the board. Me and the teacher were cool, so I was just drawing a picture or something stupid like that. And I was like, okay, he gonna come in here, he's gonna try to clown with me or whatever, talk about it. And he did. He was like, oh, you gonna go to homecoming with me or something like that? And I was like, yeah. He was like, and he was so shocked. And he was like, no, for real? And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, just whatever. Give me your number, whatever. And that's how our little...
All right. And then...
communication began.
Can you confirm this is exactly what happened, sir?
Exactly, yes. Yes, that's true. But it fell off, we didn't really do much. She was very focused on what she was doing. I was doing what I was doing. And so, actually, I got to Texas with Dude and Tishon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Really be saying names like that.
Say it again, we'll just put it together.
That's about the government. That's true. So I had to move to Texas, and I saw something I wanted to pursue. So I sent all kind of foolishness from Texas and this and that, and I guess when I got moved back, we started really dating.
Our history kind of is...
And then Shane happened. Here we are.
I would say we have a whirlwind romance that was kind of off and on. That's the best way to describe it because it spans over 15 years now because we were 15 and 14 years old when we met, and college happened, and different states, different colleges,
And
all
a million
that.
kids later.
Yeah, Facebook, I would say that Facebook reunited. 4 kids later, 7 years of marriage,
Well, 7 years,
almost
yeah.
going on 7 years, and it's been a
Y'all are here. Y'all are here. Y'all are here.
Praise the Most High.
Shut up.
Actually, I will say this. One of my volleyball teammates' mom, I was sitting at one of Shane's baseball games after volleyball practice, and she said, "You gonna marry that boy." And me and him weren't even that cool and talking. I think we did go to homecoming by that time, but she's like, "You gonna marry that boy." And I was like, "Why would you say
Why
that?"
she said that?
I don't know. But rest in peace, Mama Tess. She did tell me that, and I remember seeing her at Target a few years later when I was pregnant with little Shane, and I said, "Guess what? I married that boy." And she laughed her heart out.
I have to also say DJ. I can't say no governments.
Yeah,
DJ. He also did say very early on, that I was gonna marry him. But I never pursued, and then anybody else like that.
That's all.
Weirdo. No, like,
That was a good origin story.
Right. Okay, so at this point now, y'all are homesteaders, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
First of all, what is
Give
homestead?
me some background claps on that right there.
I knew it.
Automate that.
I can't edit.
Right. Okay, so
See, the guy you supposed to put the next. Never mind. But okay, what is homestead? What is that, man?
Okay. I guess homesteading would be best described as producing as opposed to consuming. So our society is centered around consumerism. That's the way the economy is driven in America, etc. So, but instead of opposed to consuming, what we're trying to do on the homestead is produce most of our food is primarily what we're trying to produce. And we have Most High has blessed us with a lot of proper land, and we're just trying to be diligent.
Now you got chickens and billy goats and
Trees and stuff.
plants. And
Yes.
we can see the harvest coming. Okay. And so, that's the intro, and now we're just gonna do random questions. So Paige has some family question. I had some.
I have a family question.
You can remember the answer. You remember the answer to the
I
question.
do have. No, remember my question was when I was talking about when we went to the wedding.
Just ask the question.
I didn't know I was going.
We're here now. We have to find it.
I didn't know I was going first on my question.
Yeah, you go first. You go first.
Okay, so my question was, hey, have you ever? Okay, what's something that you've done where you immediately was like, why did I do this? Never again. You just immediately regretted the decision. And the only reason I said that was because we we visited a friend Thursday. What's today? Yeah, we visited a friend on Thursday, and that was yesterday morning, whatever day. And the last time we saw her months ago, and we tried the hot sauce. Do y'all remember for my friend's wedding?
Oh, yeah.
We had tried the hot sauce, and then we had that huge family meeting right afterwards.
Yeah,
we had to meet y'all.
Right.
So we went by her, and I was we were in the kitchen. I was like, "Is that the hot sauce?" And I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Every time I think of that experience, I'm like, "That's one thing that I did where I was just immediately like, what have I done?" And I told Steven, like, you remember the dare meetings in school when they would be like, "This is your brain and this is your brain." Like, that's what it felt like when we tasted the hot sauce. It was just like a little bit on a not a Q-tip, but toothpick. And my entire, to me, it didn't taste hot. It's just, my brain was just like.
Body just.
Then we had to, first of all, we had champagne like the whole day because it was a wedding. And then we had the hot sauce. And then we came by y'all and everybody was talking about like.
Y'all sprung that meeting on us.
Yeah. It was like
about me.
Like it just started and y'all were like, okay, about to pack up, about to move in. And I was sitting here like,
our brains are on
my brain is like like going crazy. Like it took forever for my taste buds to come back.
Oh, wow.
Like,
well, and
It sounds kind of
so
fun.
I had two.
but that's the thing on that one. I want to do it again because it's not going to be such high risk, high circumstances going on in my head. So I want to try it without having that,
It's interesting.
the circumstances.
No, but mine was that experience, and then zip lining in Dominican Republic. I would never ever do that again.
So fun, but literally going through holes in the jungle.
I did not like that at all.
What?
First of all,
was the time
I'm not
of my life.
Tarzan. That's what it felt like.
Yep, I was like,
It was super high. We had to climb. Some of them you had to climb like mountains to get to the top and go down. Like once you start, there's no going back. So you have to go through because it's all like jungle stuff.
ain't like you know nobody that like. Say something.
There's no way to even walk back because there's no path. So you have to zip line the entire time. Then they have these like man-made towers that were built. There was thunderstorm and we were like
When we got to
in
the
the
highest
air.
tower, it was thunderstorming, so they stopped everybody.
While
So
we
had
were
to
on
wait,
this
but
rickety
it's-
thing and it was
it's
like
not the most
shaking.
stable thing.
Wait to stand over there.
Then they were like, okay, we're gonna take
Like
the
a
kids
water
first.
slide.
Then we're gonna take the kids and then we'll take y'all. And I was like, y'all just gonna leave us here? Like, can I go? Can I be one of the
Because the
kids?
way the people who work there, the ones who work on the zip line, they actually they know how to get back. Like go backwards on the zip line because they've done it so many times.
Oh, wow.
And so like they'll take it if it's a smaller kid or a smaller
Yeah, they
adult,
can ride
they
with
hold on to you, both of y'all attached, and but then they'll come back to the other side.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
Sounds like
Paige was like, y'all ain't leaving us. Hold on.
No, that hot sauce and that I was just like, I never, ever, ever again.
whoa.
Do y'all have any of these situations that you can think of off the top of your head? Because I'm trying to think one off the top of my head.
I don't know if they're that lighthearted. But
Let's think. I know on a couple of occasions I shouldn't have taken that last shot.
nice.
That's happened plenty of times.
That's the easy way out.
Let's think. I know at one time I immediately, and again, not as lighthearted, but I remember immediately regretted. One of my friends had his child over at the crib as well. We was all hanging out, and he said something to someone that I didn't too much care for. So I told him he had to get out. He said, "You and your girl can stay. You gotta go." And after saying that out loud, it sounded good up here. It sounded really stupid.
You say that?
So what happened?
No, the girl in
I said,
bed.
you can go. That's exactly what I said. I'm like, you can go. And then I was like, okay, that sounded stupid. So, but they eventually decide they're going to go.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
They still review about that.
oh, yeah, they go. In the group message, they get on me bad on that one. Steve, you ain't kicking nobody out today.
It wasn't one of the.
Yes.
You used to be like Mark. You used to put people out all the time.
I only put people out when they deserved it, okay? One person I put out because he called one of our friends a B. And I'm like, bro, why you even get out? He said, but Steve, I'm rolling with you. Nigga, get out. I don't care. Find a way.
Really made him leave.
You're going to find a way to get home, son. Get out of here. Any of y'all have any you can think of?
I'm sure Shane has plenty.
Not no good story.
All day.
I'm honestly.
Right, just stupid.
Yeah, not anything lighthearted. I was many nights.
Next, please.
I had some pregnancy tests I'm taking. I was like, I should have waited.
What more they?
No, not the kids, but the actual day that I took the test.
No,
I probably should have.
I wish I'd have pulled out. Yeah. A little better. I had the strongest game in the city. Okay.
That's a lie.
Okay, question I have, it's similar, but okay, so that one said, what's the most daring thing that you have done to date? But it's similar to what we just said. Daring, that's what it said, yeah.
Oh no, I haven't had the chance to be very
Go to the next one.
adventurous.
Go to the next one, got it. Okay. What's an ideal weekend for you? An ideal weekend.
No,
Having a babysitter.
Well,
number
Getting to like, not necessarily sleeping, but rest.
yeah, big
Because
chill.
you know
big
sometimes you
chill.
still just wake up early, but being able to like go to sleep and not have to be like, okay, Is she up?
Like, now what we gotta do?
The sleep is never the same. But that, I don't know why my eyes watering. But some good food and laying down. That's my thing.
You sleep in somebody. You just sleep in somebody, I tell you.
Because I don't get to. I mean, I like to go for walks and stuff and to see the city, especially because we haven't gone many places where we are now. But just getting out and not having to do anything. Doing things because I want to and not having to really do anything.
That would be nice.
Changing it.
Yeah, I haven't had a restful weekend probably in years. But yeah, good food, good time. I would really love to spend some time with me and my cousins. I haven't done that in years, so.
What would you and your cousins do? How would y'all hang out?
Just reminisce.
Gotcha.
A couple of drinks and reminisce and be crazy like we used to be. That would be not to the full extent, because I still remember I'm a mother and a wife now, but but just really reminisce. We like to just go back down memory lane a lot, so that would be fun to do that with them, or even with the kids. If we can go on a beach vacation, that would be nice. We haven't been on a vacation with our kids.
I might say, if I was
I might say, would the kids be on the vacation?
Yeah, I would definitely want to take all the kids. Maybe once the baby gets a little bit older. Because sand and a baby is just not fun at all.
I would say that time at Orange Beach with all of us was pretty amazing. That was
it was the Prince?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, we should do that again.
Yeah, that was really nice. All of us went. My parents, my brother, and myself, Shane. All our families went to Orange Beach for a weekend.
I think it was just vacation. Yeah.
Got a nice condo. Yeah, it was really nice. I shot my brother like we was on on spring break.
The Nerf gun. It was fun the first couple of times.
Right. It's funny. It was funny.
By day 3, you're like, please stop shooting me.
But I'll probably say ideal at this point would be having church service. First part of the weekend, and then definitely me and my brother by a pond, some fishing poles.
Oh yeah.
Preferably as the sun going down, it says have a couple beers and whatnot. Guess the next Sunday. The Madden times, my brother. If we could have like Madden outside by the garden, that would be amazing.
He's projecting. Yeah.
The game?
The game of Madden,
Madden 2K. Oh yeah, so mine's similar. I mean, similar to all those, right? I think I would definitely want to just first, if we're talking about starting off Friday, that would be my fishing day or fishing, excursion, kind of just hanging out, and then Saturday go to church, and then Sunday kind of just, with the family, having a family day, even me barbecuing, just because I love to cook over fire and preferably not burn myself in the face. Okay, that occurred recently. Just family time. I tell Paige all the time, when we first met, that was our dream goal, was to live in a small area where that was my family goal. A small area, then go to work, come home, and have time with my family. That was it. That was the dream.
That's what you do now.
I know. I'm living a dream. I'm living a dream.
I didn't realize it was gonna be all this other stuff in between.
Yeah, a whole panorama out here and all that. Similar to all those, right? Just kind of family time, but also chill and resting and not having to think about the worries of this world, as they say, right? So, all right, let's see here. We got another one that says, would you rather have super sight or super hearing?
Super sight or super hearing?
Superpower questions all over. Super sight or
I guess I'll start with that.
Go ahead.
I haven't quite picked which one it'll be yet, though, but...
Go ahead, just talk it out.
I think I'm going to go ahead and say super sight or super hearing. Correct?
Just repeat the
I'll probably have to say sight...
or hearing.
No, I'll have to say sight. Yeah, because I'm not really one that's really interested in which, as far as, be able to hear what people saying and stuff like that. It would be more about some type of nature. But sights, I can definitely be able to see microscopically as well as distance. That'd be fire.
That would.
Ladies?
I think I have sonic ears already, so I'd have to pick sight.
Sure.
I hear everything and I smell everything.
That's good.
I think, my ears are already pretty good, but definitely sight, because I can't see far. I would like to know what's going on.
What you got?
I would say super sight. So when you say super sight or super hearing, that means you still have your regular sight and hearing?
You can tune into it.
Yes. Let's go with that. You still have your... So, the regular of the other one. Yes.
You don't have to lose your sight. You're not blind to maximize.
You say go gadgety.
I would say super sight. Because you get to... When you see things, you can it's easier to internalize and imagine and to create that way rather than hearing. So I would say super sight.
So all of y'all said sight.
Yeah.
I'm going to go hearing. But this is how the question came into my head.
You heard it.
Huh? I didn't hear it out loud. I saw it first though. But I was thinking more of when you're in nature or when you're in, you can hear you can hear danger. If you have super hearing. And so that was more of my, if I know some, my dad would always say, Pops would always say, be vigilant or watch your surroundings. Well, when you can hear something coming first, a person or an animal, then I think that would be more advantageous to me, anyway, in my head, than to see. I can't see all the way around. Even, I don't know.
So did the super sight have X-ray vision attached?
See, that was the only part I was thinking.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, if you can see through walls, is that super? See, I don't know.
All right, it's not a Big Bang Theory segment. Keep it pushing.
Yeah, bro, what you mean, man? Okay, let's see here. What do you think makes your partner smile?
I would like to know what you think about that. What makes me smile?
What makes my wife smile? I would a nice fancy expensive glass of wine.
I told Mom to put that on the charm bracelet.
Shout out to Janine and Paige. Look at that.
But as far as something that I could physically do myself, probably.
You did that at least 4 times, sure.
Shut up.
Oh, not that.
Minimum.
Yeah.
I would probably say, but in regards to the kid, probably relieving some of the stress, relieving some of the doing stuff for the children that she wouldn't have to normally do.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
She smiled a little bit. It's not. I saw a little corner right
Just
there.
the thought. Oh my gosh.
Okay, what you got?
I already know what makes Shane smile.
I'm a 30-year-old healthy male, okay? What do you want me to do?
That makes Shane smile, I guess. It's worked for 7
Get
years.
the babysitter. That'll make me Shane smile.
There you go.
And me having had 2 glasses. That'll make him smile.
Peace, what you got?
Well, I can't say the other thing. But
You can't steal Janae's, okay?
it wasn't that one. But
I know what you got.
I would
In the
say
same world, in the same realm.
Not anything specific here.
I would say exactly what you have now. You literally always say all you want to do is go to work, come home, and be with your family, and that's it. So I know that's what makes you smile. Because you've been saying that forever.
I know I have.
Wait, you want to know what's funny? Even your mom said that you used to say that as a kid.
Oh, wow. Shane Jr., my son said he wanted a wife.
Damn. Bro. All my brother's aspirations came prior to his first kid.
Well, you said you wanted 5 before we had any, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Shane said he wanted 5 children.
I didn't have 5
and
children.
I was like, oh my gosh.
You had one, and then things changed.
Yeah.
No, he was excited about all of them, seemed like. Those.
Yeah, I love all my children, absolutely. Just a handful.
They are, but I would say they're his best friends.
Yeah, definitely. I would say I'm pretty good father. Oh, I'm getting off topic.
This is just random questions, right? I think what makes Paige smile, not the process of being pregnant. Good one. Not the process of being pregnant. Good one. But let's see. On a normal day, it's just kind of, if I take Mel for a little bit, she gets some time by herself. I mean, she loves being around me and Mel, and the new baby, I'm sure, as well. But if she gets some time by herself, a few moments, and I don't have to, like, say, okay, well, babe, I'm going to take Mel. I'll just take Mel. Then she just somehow sneaks off into the bathroom, into the next room, and she's under the cover for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, you good? Yeah, y'all just seem like y'all was having so much fun. But I think that nowadays definitely makes her smile. And then, of course, there's plenty of other things. I'm certain.
Everybody likes that.
Okay. Let's see here. Which song comes to your mind and heart that reminds you of your partner?
Dancing in the dark with you between my arms.
Yes.
Barefoot on the grass. Listening to our favorite song. I just played the piano, and that was one of my favorite songs to play for another. I'm sorry, I don't play the piano. I'm in the very beginning stages, but no, that was a joke. I'm sorry.
No, that's a good song.
Okay, all right, but no, if I didn't know if I want to think
Well,
about
that's
the
what
question.
you thought about.
Okay, fair enough. I'll leave it at that.
You can't just be romantic.
Fine.
Mine would be never would have made it.
Wow.
That and I think that's probably one of the good ones. But any like Lil Wayne song that reminds me of
Oh, okay, well, any, which one is the song? Yeah. You have to come through whenever you come over. Your little sister and your cousins. Niggas losing their mind, right? Okay.
What you got, Peter?
I don't know if we're gonna say the same thing.
You don't know my life story? Hold on. You do.
NDRE Chocolate High.
Oh.
Okay. That's not the song I had in mind.
Oh, okay. I must say, because that has always been our song.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one I'm going with.
My most recent one is a song by Major called Even More.
Yeah.
That song, it hits.
Love song.
That's our slideshow song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she was crying in the kitchen the other day. We was listening to one AirPod each.
No, I said, Steven, I'm too pregnant for this song.
Let's see here. Is it easy for you to show yourself love or speak kindly to yourself? I know you say you wasn't going too deep, but I mean that's a valid one. I think that's valid.
It's a little deep.
It's a little deep. I didn't say I can't stay surface, man.
Is it easy to?
Is it easy for? Okay, I got you. Is it easy for you to show yourself love or speak kindly to yourself? Cool. I'll go to the next one. Got it. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, it's easy.
It's
Like self-motivation, like talking, self-talk.
It depends.
I'm about to say, whenever I know I messed up, you know what I'm saying? That's it's a hard time with myself. I'm sorry, sis.
I was gonna say, like, sometimes when I'm the hardest on myself, that's when I'm the most motivated. Like, I don't think I'm ever like, well, yeah, I am sometimes like, okay, you got this, you can do it, da da da. But sometimes I'm like, girl, if you don't get this done right now, right now.
A whole nother person come out.
Yeah, it's like anybody else can do it. Paper, words, come on, do it.
Paper, words. Man, nobody else?
Yeah, okay,
you didn't raise your hand, bro.
My bad. Thank you for picking me. So, easy, I guess when things are good.
Yeah.
But things aren't always good. We make mistakes. Other people around us, have situations, and especially when you want to be angry. That's not always a good place. Not always easy to tell yourself not to be angry. You know, let something go, or it's not that bad or whatever. The feeling. You're in the moment, but yeah.
Yes. Nick, you got anything?
Ditto. I can be kind, I think, to myself. No problem.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But yeah, to me, you just have to have love for yourself. You can't be hard on yourself at all times. I've learned to let stuff go. And I'm learning.
Well, okay. No, okay. So more surface level.
If I'm understanding the question.
Yes, I think so. I think you are. Okay, more surface level. What food reminds you of your partner?
That's more fun right there.
What food reminds you of me? I don't know. That's the question.
Anything sweet, anything chocolates. Anything sweet or chocolate, anything sweet.
She was like, "Oh, I got to eat. I'm good. I'm gonna leave it at that. Sweet and chocolate."
Yeah, crunchy. Shane loves crunchy stuff. Like, nuts and pecans. But yeah, chocolate. I think Shane, we both have a bad sweet tooth.
Yeah, chocolate, yeah.
With chocolate.
It's rough.
And like, if it's like favorite food, I probably like, I don't know, beans, stuff that gives him gas. I remember not to cook it, like that type of stuff.
Peasy.
Spaghetti and meatball.
Possibly.
And with a side of broccoli.
Side of broccoli.
And if it's a good day, you'll have strawberry shortcake for dessert.
You feel that good day?
That's the dream. Yeah. That's the dream. It's delicious. It's not delicious. You hearing it just now. Paige would have steak.
Oh yeah.
Medium well.
Yes.
But from a fancy restaurant, and she would want to be there with a glass of wine.
Not mashed
That's the only way. You know what? That's what we got in the fridge.
Well, that's when we fridge at home, yes. That's what we have steak and potatoes. Yeah? No? Was on point?
I'm just glad you didn't say something country.
Like what?
I just knew you were like greens, cornbread.
Oh, yeah, turnip greens, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, let's see here. A bunch of these are kind of just a little deeper, so I'm gonna cut this out.
Okay, good. Let me put these chickens in.
Okay, we'll pause.
Chicken.
He said like he was getting a water.
Break time? I'm going.
Break time. Okay. Back at it like we never left. Okay. All right, so I got a few more questions. Just a few more just to get, okay. Paige looked up, she said, okay, favorite foreign food. Like ethnic food.
I know no form.
Well, okay, man, my phone. What you got? It could be a dish or it could be like just a general, Italian or...
Being as I'm from New Orleans, I like French toast, French...
French
everything. No,
French bread.
Oh, French bread.
I mean, since we're gonna say probably something like, I like Italian pizza. Pasta.
Yeah, I would go with Italian. That's clearly my favorite. Y'all heard my favorite meal already. Right?
Oh,
right. But yeah, definitely Italian food for me.
My favorite? How do I say this?
I know.
My favorite
That's the
that
question.
we rarely get to have would be the Ethiopian place that we found before we moved. That place is so good. But other than that, my go-to favorite foreign food would be Mediterranean food because I like lamb chops.
Lamb chops would be cool.
Right.
I like a good Asian dish. Mm-hmm. I used to love sushi. Yeah, sushi was my
So Japanese instead of Chinese.
Japanese. Any Asian cuisine is pretty
That
much
umami flavor.
Yeah, and then the runner up would be Mexican with like fajitas and stuff like that. But a good sushi roll, not raw, maybe a smoked salmon.
Oh yeah, smoked
salmon.
Or what's the one? It's the imitation crab, not the real crab.
Yeah.
I never was a fan of real crab. California roll, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
The basic sushi rolls are. I like
Those
those.
are good.
Okay, this is a good question we had. We looked up trade. Would you rather trade intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence? Meaning, like a give and take kind of. So it would pull some of your intelligence away if you were able to look better, or pull some of your looks away if you got
No
smarter.
brainer for me. I would definitely increase my intelligence, and I'm not one for appearance. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care.
You? No.
Shut up.
What'd you say, Jenny? Same thing?
Probably so. Yeah, if you know more, then if you're more intelligent, you can find a way to look better. So I go with more intelligence. Make some wiser decisions.
There we go. What you got, Peter?
I'm going intelligence as well. I mean, you look good to somebody, and I'm already
Everybody
chosen.
ugly to somebody.
Yeah, I get out there.
But if you're not intelligent, that you can spot that from a mile away with anybody. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. Intelligence is rather important in comparison. Okay, this is a good one. Your favorite childhood memory or experiences or things you did in your childhood that, you know, this mic picks up everything, by the way, so that's going to be in that's fine. Favorite childhood memory. What you got?
I will say probably crawfishing in the ditch in the middle of the campfield. Yeah, and putting them in tic tac thingies. There was this ditch right across. I lived in the middle of a cane field, so there was this ditch like that. You know, the irrigation for the things. Mm-hmm. So when it would rain heavily, they would have like the crawfish holes, and you'll go see them swimming, and it would just be little bitty baby crawfish. And we would have Tic Tac containers. I don't know why that was our go-to thing, but we would catch them. We had like a little.
I'm about to say y'all grab with your hands.
We had a net, or we would just catch them in the Tic Tac containers. And me and my brother, like I remember, dude, that's a fond memory I have with my brother, my only brother, and yeah, that's one of my favorite childhood memories.
Real
She grew up in the
Queen
country.
Sugar.
Out there in the country.
Yeah, we did.
What you got, Peter?
Mine would be on the weekends. My mom would always take us walking, but we would either like go to the lake and just play like on the hills and stuff, or my favorite would be just walking downtown, and we got to walk into random museums. Like she would always know people like who own museums and art shops and stuff like that, so we would always get to go in and like sometimes stop and see music, and we'd get some food and just see the city for the beautiful part and not the raunchy part.
The city being New Orleans.
Yeah, like seeing it like during the daytime is really beautiful, and I feel like a lot of people don't come here, like they don't go there for that.
Yeah, they go there for bourbon.
Yeah.
Nightlife. Sean, what you got?
Norman Park.
Not Norman.
In Algiers, Louisiana. Football, baseball. And I spent a lot of majority of my childhood free time at Norman Park. Great times, great experiences.
Well, I would say my favorite is when Shane helped me tear a door off the hinges. So we were we were fighting or arguing, being babysat by my cousin's only 3 years older than me. I don't know why. I'm 12, she's 15. Was the deal. But me and Shane were arguing and got into it, and he wouldn't let me in the room. I wouldn't, or something like that. He wouldn't let me in the room, but I was pushing the door, and the hinges came off, and our cousin who's watching us decided, well, we got to fix it somehow. So I just pushed the thing back into the wall, thinking that, okay, Pop's not going to see that. It's hanging off the door. So our cousin decides, okay, well, we're going to, since it's a white door frame and it's painted white on the hinges, we're just going to put some white out right there.
Wow.
To try to cover it up. Toenail polish. That's what toenail polish to try to cover it up there. That didn't work out at all. But luckily for us, well, we still probably got punished. I can't remember if we got punished or not, but it's a funny laugh now. Back then it wasn't. Or even a lot of times been playing video games with Shane for sure. And then the times I had with Demetrius, our dog, just spending that time with him, especially when he got older and kind of just going hang out with him. He's passed by now and Paige's.
No, we used to have to give him a bath. You remember because we were like in him, and so your dad always asked us to go give him a bath each week, and I did not like that.
He was rather active. But yeah, I mean, I have plenty of childhood memories, but those are some of the ones that came to my head.
Shout out Demon.
You heard me? Demetrius Maximus.
Oh, we got a week of our wedding.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That was it. It was that long ago? 7 years ago. Goodness.
Wow.
I'm old. Okay. What's the craziest thing you've done in the name of love?
Okay, well, probably one of the craziest things. I remember the shirt I wore on Valentine's Day.
We just got rid of that shirt.
Not the one you wrote with the
Let me tell the story.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm a little crazy, y'all. Okay. First of all, my current wife, who I was trying to impress, doesn't go to the
another
This is one and only wife.
She didn't even go to the same school as me.
At all.
However, I got a V-neck college. I got a V-neck. And got a permanent marker, black permanent marker, a gray V-neck, and wrote Happy Valentine's Day?
Nene's Valentine's Day.
Wrote something on the shirt. And what around?
Wore that.
Was that when you made those paper flowers?
I don't know. Shane did it. I was like, you gotta make Valentine's real special for me. Even though we don't really do it now. We don't celebrate any secular holidays, but in the name of love, the craziest thing I've done is sticking around. It's not crazy, but like in the past, not now. Now the road is much brighter, but in the past, in the name of love, to be honest, yo, don't.
You kept
it's been a crazy
thing. You have to keep having my dog on track.
No. But yeah, the craziest thing I've done for love, this man don't know how much I love him. Every single day, I'm probably doing just the most for Shane. I don't know. Everything I do is in the name of love.
Light on the everything.
Light on it. Yeah.
By the way, that shirt still haunts me. Go ahead.
We might have just got rid of that shirt maybe right before we packed up this time around.
Crazy.
Okay.
Peace, what you got?
I'm trying to think. Craziest thing in the name of love. Probably moving all the way to Lafayette.
Oh. Yeah. So we were in undergrad together, but I graduated because I'm a couple years older, and Paige decided, well, after I moved for a semester, and she didn't too much like it there by herself.
Yeah, all my friends left. Everybody transferred.
I graduated and going to grad school.
They transferred to Lafayette too?
No, they just transferred to, everybody calls like Southeastern the transfer school, like you go there for a couple of years and then transfer.
You go to nursing school or
like whatever you go into.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So, and then you moved to Lafayette the very next semester. Mm-hmm. And graduated from there.
The rest is history, eh?
The rest is history.
Craziest thing I ever did for in the name of love. I don't know. I've done plenty of crazy things in the name of love. I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
You have.
You got something?
You're real emotional.
I'm emotional. So what? Man?
You are. Have I ever made you do anything crazy?
You're just crazy.
What?
So I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, not really. I just did. Meeting you in the first week and then buying you the Neo album that I didn't have money for.
We were supposed to get married for my 18th birthday.
Yeah. That never happened.
I had to talk us out of it.
Years later.
We know. We don't know.
Wow, that would have been interesting.
Right.
I was like, Steven, I'm not even 18 yet.
then every year after that, people keep hinting to when you gonna ask me to marry. Well, I asked you. You ain't gotta do it. So, but now all of a sudden, now you ready. Okay, what's your dream for 5 years from now if everything went exactly how you want it? What's your dream of how your life will be going 5 years from now?
Okay, my goal is to have our new home paid off. Praise Most High. Our parents donated some land to us, so and we're able to eliminate just about 90% of our debt. Just about so. Probably having paid off our brand new home. That's the goal in 5 years.
Nice. Jenea, Paige?
5 years from now, I don't want to be working. I want to be retired. I'm 35 and retired. No, just to be I would say happy, but just to have a lot of joy. My kids happy, healthy. My husband and our relationship to be healthy, and to just be, at a peaceful place and acclimated to whatever environment we're in, and just traveling. Oh yeah, doing some traveling with the kids.
Y'all know y'all gotta get it.
We going there? Is we going there for the cat?
No. I'm just joking. That's good. Traveling part for sure.
Yeah.
Peasy, what you got?
I would. Yeah, I guess the same thing. Like, I want to be happy. Definitely want to be healthy, and
We can hope.
I know.
Happy and healthy. That's the.
Just to see, all of the plans we are creating now, to see everything come to fruition.
Yeah.
Which would be having our home out here and having like you want, but I don't want to still be. But and just to continue progressing. I don't want to ever feel like I'm at a point where I'm stagnant.
Mm-hmm.
I do not feeling like that. So I don't know. I'm excited to see.
Yeah, me too. I think all of our lives are, though this pandemic, this situation has created chaos and turmoil in other families. I think ours is kind of thrive through it, and that's all praises to the Most High for that, for sure. So yeah, same thing. I would 5 years prayerfully. We have a healthy family, 2 children.
Hold it.
When I say healthy family, that meant more kids.
5 years, a lot can happen.
You're right.
That's
You're right.
another 5 pregnancies you can have.
Let's treasure this moment.
In the vision I had, it was just the 2 for now in my head. But yeah, same thing. Just kind of having our place out here, and definitely seeing our Gone and Orchid grow and our livestock as a family, seeing that grow, because though we see our children grow every day, I think seeing those animals and plants grow over time, you see the progress. Literally, you feel it. When I see that Gone, every time I see it, you can tell. Oh wait, things are changing, but for the good, for the better. So, okay, we got just a few more questions. Let's see. If you had a warning label, what would yours say?
Hold on, I'm not quite.
A warning label.
Warning label is in like
danger.
I got one. Can I tell what Shane should be?
Oh, go ahead. Tell your partner. That's better. Tell your partner.
I think that I would say Shane would have a noxious label, the NOx for toxic gas or something.
That's clever. That's good.
Noxious gas.
That's good stuff.
That would be it.
Okay. All right. Come back to
more page.
I think yours would say handle with care. Because
I am very temperamental.
you are, and it's very.
I almost got into my feelings today.
That would be like your caution. Yeah, it would be like caution, handle with care.
Gotcha. Yours would say, you can treat it like Ace Ventura treated that box at the beginning of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. And she'll be fine.
So I know we can make up signs, right?
No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like on top.
That's what I was trying to say. Yes.
That's the opposite of what you call him.
Yeah.
Handle with care. Do what you want.
Yours would say, I don't know. Okay, Shane, you go, and then I'll come back.
Best I come up with was the warning sign. Bears are around.
What do you mean bears are around?
Bears, beware of bears.
Who's a bear?
Me?
Who is the sign about? The deuce?
Oh, bear.
Why is this your bear?
I want to say deer cross, but that was too.
Dainty.
Oh yeah, that was too dainty. Bears and lions and things. Bears and
They're not the bears, they're the lions.
I'm like a mother bear. What do you call it? With the cubs, I would say.
good man.
Warning. I don't know, man. These are questions for y'all. Answer questions. I can't think of it. Danger.
Well, you already did. Oh, just
I just made some up.
Why am I to be so rough and tumble?
Stick with one hand.
Okay, and then we'll go on with the Ace Ventura reference.
Right. Okay. What three things do you think of the most each day? What do you think? And again, think about all the things you think of in a day, and then what do you think of the most?
Food.
Food.
The kids.
Food again. And food. Okay.
Breastfeeding.
Okay.
That is. I do that.
Paige is not looking forward to that again. Maybe this child will be easier, you know.
As long as I have a better baby. I love my baby. She is hard.
She is terrible.
She is not that big.
She'll come stay with y'all for a weekend.
Negative.
They say not till she potty trained.
What did they say about Sam?
Three things I think about most. Okay, I would say exactly what I just did. I think what I think about the most would be, what did I just think about?
Wow. Just calling your thoughts. That's my first thought.
I think about Mel all day long. It's like she's imprinted, like right here.
Yes.
Literally.
And then, I mean, I think about you, but you always good. So it's like you're always there,
Yeah,
but not like the forethought. And then I would say the last thing I think about would probably be prayer. I don't know if it's because Mel is like she is, but I pray all day. Like it like the smallest thing.
Me too.
I'm like, okay, well, this water is warm. Thank you, Father, for the warm water. Like, if it's like sunny when I'm going to check on the plants, thank you for the sun. They needed this. Like,
Yes.
That's good.
Sean, what you got?
I also think about not disappointing the Most High. My family, of course, and just
The chickens.
the homestead or the homestead, but on the behalf of my bigger family, my spiritual family, who I'm sharing this with.
Can I tell you what you used to think about all the time?
What?
We gotta get the hell up out of here.
I can see we got the hell
It all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say Mel and the new baby, for sure. Just thinking about their upbringing and how I want them to be raised. Paige and the pregnancies more specifically, and her being in law school and how that can be stressful already. So trying to do my part, but also, not overdoing. And then the work that I do for the church, that comes up pretty often in my head, where it's like, okay, what I got to do this week? What's the next thing I have to do? What's the, planning ahead for messages or for the media or for, for, I say for too much. For.
You do.
I never noticed that.
I never noticed till she said it. I say
instead of fur, he says fur. Yeah, you do.
I didn't realize I said
never
right. Then again, my dad just realized I had freckles like last year, so
wow.
I had all of them. But just whatever I have next to do for the faith, whether it be Sunday we cleaning up or laying floors or
queuing
or barbecuing or whatever it is, just whatever I have planned for that week or for coming up weeks. I have that already kind of in my mind because I know I have to mentally prepare for those type of things. So, okay, last question. Come on, this was good. It's fun time. We gotta do this more. I saved this one for last intentionally. Okay. Is your glass half full or half empty? Nah, it was going to be a joke because Jenea had just finished and I was going to be hers completely empty. Is your glass half full or half empty? Meaning, how do you look at life? How you see it nowadays?
I've always been an optimist, half full. I've never want to really feel, much self-pity and, for the most part overall. But, definitely half full. I've been blessed, beyond measure. My parents, my upbringing, my faith. And so, it's been more than half full. So, pretty much that.
Gotcha. Jenea?
I'm optimistic. Depending on circumstances, sometimes I'm pessimistic, but I think Shane compliments that side to me very well. But at the moment, and in this time, I think of my glass is half full. My cup runneth over.
Can y'all realize we grew up in the church? Okay. Easy buckets.
I would say my glass is definitely half full.
However,
here's the thing.
Not even that. Like, I've always kind of been like that, even though I'm more of like a realist. Like, I don't know. I kind of see things for what it is most of the time. Mm-hmm. So in that, I've always, like, from a young age, I've always been thankful. I was real extra as a child, so I would be like, okay, so why are you complaining about these shoes? Somebody doesn't have feet. Like that.
What an old
That's what
I've always been like, but yeah, I've always seen my glass as half full, even though a lot of things that I wanted, I didn't get, like, in life, but things just change. You have to be willing to change with it. So
yeah, your wants change, right? Your wants and your needs change over time, and so again, just like everyone else, I think we all see it half full, but that's because we're blessed, or we're blessed because we see it half full. It could be that as well, right? And so,
come on, preacher,
right?
So, but to your point, there are a lot of people who have better circumstances than the ones we have that do certainly view their glasses half empty. Mm-hmm. So that's a good point.
And better relative to what, right? So they have more money, have more things, have more people around them, but we don't feel that we need those things. We don't need that lifestyle, and so
I could take a little more money.
I ain't gonna turn it down, bro.
Slimming women. But I think I also see life as half full. In that, I said it for a while now. I'm living my dream, and then my dreams are just becoming more and more real. In that, I have more dreams, and all of those are coming to fruition as well. Mm-hmm. So, I thank the Most High, and I thank y'all for coming to our podcast. This was amazing.
Our first guest.
Oh, yes.
Definitely want to thank you guys for having us. We're honored.
Yeah.
We certainly appreciate it. We definitely would like the compliment of the introduction as the closest ones to you. We'll definitely.
And we got to know each other better.
Yes. Some interesting questions. We got to do this again. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We will. Same time next week. No, I'm just kidding.
We're not that interesting.
Y'all got 4 kids. Y'all plenty interesting.
Hey, but if this does get more likes or views, though, we might have to think about a collaboration or something.
Oh, we will. They have their own video podcast on YouTube named
Holy Homestead.
Holy Homestead. So definitely visit their YouTube, and we'll be starting our YouTube as well. So sometime we said after 5 episodes. So
edit it out. Shane and Gang is the name of our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Got it. Shane.
As Little Shane says, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Comment, like, and subscribe. All right, well, appreciate y'all, and that's been another episode of Taking the Stage. We'll see y'all next episode. Have a good one.
All right.